Cain stood over his offering, his hands trembling, the fruits of the earth, rich, abundant, yet they felt empty in his hands. He glanced at Abel, who stood calmly, his offering, the firstlings of his flock, pure and unblemished, glowing in the fire. God would surely accept it, but God's eyes were not on Cain. "Why does he not look at me?" Cain muttered, his voice low. The weight of rejection pressed on his chest. Abel's offering was accepted, God's approval clearly evident. Cain's was not. Abel noticed Cain's silent fury. "God is not angry with you, Cain. Just try again. Bring what's best next time." Cain's eyes darkened. He gritted his teeth. "Try again." He glanced at his brother, his smile cold. "Maybe there won't be a next time, Abel." Abel's voice was gentle, as always. "It's not about the offering, Cain. It's about the heart behind it. God wants sincerity." Cain's smile twisted. "Then why does he always favor you?" Abel blinked, confused. "Cain, that's not what it's about." Cain stepped forward, his hand reaching toward a stone by the altar. The tension in the air was thick, and Abel's words faltered as he saw the gleam of madness in Cain's eyes. "You'll understand soon enough." Before Abel could speak, Cain struck. A sickening thud echoed across the field. Abel crumpled, the light in his eyes dimming. Silence fell. The wind whispered through the trees, a low, mournful sound. Cain stood, chest heaving, as his brother's blood soaked the earth. Then, the voice of God came, echoing like a distant thunder. "Cain, where is Abel?" Cain's heart raced, his mind clouded with panic. He wiped his hands, trembling, and his voice cracked. "I don't know. Am I my brother's keeper?" The earth beneath Cain seemed to tremble in response, and in the stillness, the ground seemed to whisper, the blood crying out from the soil. Cain froze, a cold dread creeping over him. "Your brother's blood cries out to me from the ground," God said. Cain's legs buckled, the weight of his crime settling in. He had thought himself rid of his brother, but the consequences were only beginning. The ground would no longer yield for him, and in that moment, Cain understood the true cost of his sin.